Just a heads up for those guys waiting for the Twitch stream today, I'm sorry if I had to postpone it since we arrive late at night at our home. I'll be streaming tomorrow on Twitch, so I hope that I will see you there. For now, let's discuss another farming video. Just like the title said, I was really dumb and stupid for not trying one thing that will actually help me out in farming stuff a lot easier. This was introduced way back in 2019, and if I have this one stuff added to my farming setup, then probably, I would have more endo, helminth resources, and other resources for crafting right now. What's the thing I'm talking about? It's the Amalgam Ripker's True Steel. By the way, I would also want to thank all the guys who have suggested trying this one out on my recent Necros video. So this mod is an Amalgam mod exclusive to the Ripkers. It provides increased critical chance, increased reload speed for shotguns, and increased gore chance. The most interesting part of this mod is the gore chance, as it seems that this is treated as dismemberment chance. Having this mod equipped will treat many weapons, abilities, or companions, even temporary ones, as if they were doing primarily slash damage, even if they are normally purely elemental attacks. Thus it synergizes with Necro's Desecrate, as bisected body parts are treated as distinct corpses and have their chance to yield additional loot. At first, this mod's gore chance is very confusing, as it is describing the dismemberment mechanic with a different, simplified term, and refusing to elaborate on how either of these things works. Nowhere in-game does it state that the gore chance applies to anything other than the Ripkers, like your primary slash secondary slash abilities, but surprisingly, the gore chance does not just work on the Ripkers, but it actually works with the guns and even Warframe abilities, with a few exemptions. For anyone struggling to understand the best way to make use of this mod functionally, that being with Necros is Desecrate, the dismemberment mechanic will sever enemies' body parts. This can be certain limbs like an arm or leg, or it can just split them completely in half from their head to the groin. Two instances of dismemberment can only ever apply to one corpse, so if it loses two arms, or one arm and one leg, it cannot be severed any further, even if you place it in a blender. Once two limbs are removed, consider the rest of the body now made of stone. Desecrate will only apply to dismembered bodies if they are split into two equally sized parts. Severed arms, legs, heads, etc. will not be desecrated. Therefore, to get the most out of Desecrate, we want to be completely splitting bodies as much as possible. Usually, dismemberment only applies when a hit is done by a weapon dealing mostly slash damage, and does not take damage over time status into account. This mod completely bypasses that requirement, and in fact, enemies killed by any weapon, status effect, or Warframe ability, will be dismembered. However, it's not that reliable sometimes, as it doesn't 100% guarantee the chance of dismembering an equal half of the enemy body, but still, you will see a big difference when farming for resources with this mod. Now, where the corpse gets dismembered is decided by where the body is hit. Hits to the center of the body will sever the torso, hits to limbs will sever that limb. Therefore, weapons with little to no accuracy like high area of effect, are less likely to hit the enemies where you want to. Long story short, you would want area of effect weapons that kill using damage over time status. Enemies that die to slash, heat, or toxin status are very likely to be split down the middle, as they aren't being hit in any specific place. By building weapons focused around damage over time status effects, you are more likely to efficiently dismember enemies. With that in mind, it's safe to say that a carpet bombing Kuvabrammer wielded by a Desecrate Necros will be superb for this setup. All you need is to equip the Ripkers with the Amalgam mod, and you don't even need to level it up. Then, mod your Kuvabrammer the way like this, and you will get a super farming build for Necros. It even gets better if you use the Smeeta Cavat that can proc the resource buff. The average nanospores I get in this mission with 25 minutes run is about 40k, but, with Amalgam Ripker's True Steel on hand, it just skyrockets to 78k, and mind you, I did not equip the Smeeta Cavat on this run. Just imagine how much I can get with this if I have the cat. So that's all about it. Don't be stupid like me and use the Amalgam Ripker's True Steel now for your farming Necros. How about Chorus Squad Leader? Sadly, it doesn't work well with Chorus since Whipclaw can't proc well the gore chance, while it works with your Strangled Dome, but you need to kill enemies with your fourth ability. It would be great when you use something like a Glaive Prime, but obviously, you can't use the Amalgam mod since it is only Ripker's exclusive. So try it now, and let me know the results in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad leader signing off.